Men are complaining too much. Young men are complaining too much, and they have absolutely no ownership over their lives. They are just slowly drifting. They're just riding the wave, letting life decide their fate. They're just living, dude. But young men have got to stop complaining. When shit gets hard, they start complaining. When that study session gets too hard, they start complaining. When work gets too demanding, they start complaining. How are you ever going to accomplish anything in your life as a man if you're just complaining all the time? Do you know what I mean? Everything would be just so much better if men were taught that, yeah, bitch, this sucks. You have to do it anyway. Young men have been conditioned by society that, their emotions are super important. Their feelings over this, their feelings over that. Yeah, sure. And then when life gets tough and it tests you, but your threshold to pain is so low, you just start complaining like a bitch and you don't do anything. Because that's the problem. Men are too emotional nowadays. Young men are told it's okay to be emotional. It's okay to be weak. Men are being taught to turn into women. And that's essentially what's happening right now. Men are lesbians. That's it. Full point. Full stop. We live in this modern world where, we don't have to, I use this example a lot, but we don't have to hunt a lot. We don't have to hunt for food. There's no more survival instinct to being activated. So we're just slowly drifting, and again, we're riding the wave. We're just living life, bro. But it's bullshit. Young men need to start taking more accountability over their lives, more ownership over their lives. I'll give you an example of myself. So when I was younger, I was always in the gym like I am now. And then over time, I was talking to people. I was asking for tips on training. I was building rapport. And there was this man, we started becoming friends, basically. Started to train with this man that was a lot older than me. And whenever I was doing his workouts, I was always, this is so hard. I was always complaining, my lungs, I can feel I can feel the cold air enter my lungs. And all he said was, stop complaining. But he said that multiple times, across I don't know. I think it took a month for me of him constantly telling me to stop complaining. And just those words from him, that conditioned me to stop complaining. You know what I mean? For me, it was that, I guess call it simple, but I guess I also put myself in that situation where, I went to the gym, I was talking to people, I started training with someone. So I guess you also got to put yourself out there a lot more. For the men that are truly weak and helpless, and every little challenge in their life is the end of the world for them, then it's bad news for you, my friend. If there's something that you want to take away from this video, and you're one of these people that are constantly complaining, and you're a man in particular, stop being a bitch, bro. Seriously. What more can you tell these people? You have to endure hardship. Training is just an example. It's just a minor example. But, it still happens a lot. After slowly engraving the words, stop complaining, into my mind, then I've applied it to everything in my life. I started being aware of the problem. I started seeing other people complain over nothing. Even grown-ass adults, right? 40-year-old men, always complaining. So I started becoming aware. And I started seeing, wait, this shit is actually a problem. Everyone softened up because we don't live in hard times anymore. We live in the good times, right? We live in the times of comfort. We go to work, we come back, we jerk off, watch a movie, and go back to sleep, and repeat that again and again and again. Where's the challenge? we stopped trying to improve ourselves. We stopped trying to become bigger, trying to become better. We just basically settled down for so low, and everything's become tough for us. You know, if these people try open a book and read one page, they'll start complaining that they're bored or their eyes are tired. Do you know what I mean? I've also seen that a lot. Or other primitive impulses arise, like, let's say, okay, they wake up and they didn't eat for 3-4 hours after waking up. They'll start complaining like, oh, I'm so hungry, oh, I can't take it anymore, oh, this or that. Like, you're just a monkey, bro. You're just a primitive monkey. When food was scarce, our ancestors went for days without food. And to get that food, they had to hunt wild animals with their bare hands. You know what I mean? So we have a lot of comfort. So we have to reteach ourselves to do the hard things. And I'm not saying go into the wilderness and kill a boar with a bow and arrow. You can if you want to. Sure, why not? But it's just a plague. It's just an epidemic. Too many men are emotional. Too many men are complaining all the time. And the only way we can stop this is through making men aware. It's through teaching, helping each other. We've got to help each other grow. Those that are aware, like me and you, we've got to let the young people know. Let the young people know that no one is going to feel sorry for them. No one cares about them. Your feelings don't matter. They don't.